Hey, good morning guys. Farmer here. We pulled the 8320 in here and we're going to do an oil change and a service and talk about a little bit about the oils we use here on the farm. The first thing we do is pull the plug, which I did that before I started the video just so I don't get all oily on my hands. And then we'll come over here and let that drain. I loosened the fill cap up a little bit so everything can drain out nicely. Next, we're going to loosen the filter cap a little bit. Just a little bit so that drains out. This has a paper cartridge in it. I don't know if you can hear the oil actually speeding up a little bit. As this comes up, it's spring loaded. Now we run our tractors before we change the oil to make sure everything's good and warmed up so it drains out nice and so the tractor is nice and warm. We took it around and we unhooked the turbo till and took it for a drive. You can see we have these nice medical rags, work really nice around the farm. Here's our engine oil filter, John Deere number, new in the box. So while that's draining, we're going to let that drain for about 10 minutes or so, make sure it's good and drained out before we put the new oils in. Now we had a question on one of my videos here about what chain lube we use on the big baler in that tank. Well, it's a Molle chain lube from Sempico. We really like this. Keeps that chain cool, all our chains cool and stuff like that. So I buy it in a 5-gallon bucket and we put it in that tank, which I'll walk up there and show you again just so you know what I'm talking about. And here's the grease we use for the loaders, the front ends. Now I'm not pushing Sempico, but it's what I recommend for here on the farm. This stuff here, it's amazing. All the things this thing does here to keep stuff clean and well lubed. And then here for the engine oil, for this 8320, we're going to use a 15W40 Extreme Duty. It's a diesel blend. And then again, it's Sempico. And then we do buy grease here in the 5-gallon pail. This is for the big baler too, for the auto lube. And so this is what goes in there. We have found this grease here and stuff keeps the bearings nice and cool. It goes in the combine. A big baler can run 10 hours a day and you could go touch the bearings and they're nice and cool. Okay guys, we're back here. We're going to pull this paper cartridge out of the oil container. Just hold on here a minute. We did loosen it, we did let it drain, so we're ready to pull it out here. Snap that off. Just here for a minute. Snap the new one in. Got a new O-ring we're going to put in. Get a screwdriver here. O-ring off. Keep that clean. Okay, went over and I put some oil on it. And I'll roll it back on. Make sure it's seated in the right spot. And screw it back on. Make it snug. Okay, we got it nice and clean and no oil spilled down across the engine. So we got the new filter in. We're gonna go up and check the hours here. We did this last engine oil, it had 1,500 hours on it, so we'll go up and see what it has on it now. Today's the 14th of June, 1767.4 engine hours. So we have about 267 hours on here. I like to change them at the 250 range with this engine oil. As you can see, it's just about done dripping here. We'll go for another couple minutes here yet, and then we'll be able to put the oil plug back in and start filling her up again.
Yep.
Alright guys, we'll fill the jugs up here a while with oil. Try to keep the jugs clean, try to keep everything clean. We'll fill 4 of these up with 2-gallon jugs. One. We don't have an electric pump and stuff like that, so we'll do it like this for now. One more yet? We'll have to do this twice roughly until we're full a little bit, and then we'll start it, let it circulate in the filter, and then we'll check it again. I have my farmer son there, he's helping with the camera. It. I'll get my son to carry him over here for me, and then we'll be ready to put him in. The drain plug takes a 1.25-inch wrench, So I'm getting ready to tighten that up now. Alright, we're going to put the engine oil in now. Try not to spill any. And we'll be good to go for another 250 hours. We don't need to drain them too good because we got to fill them up again. Oops. Give me something to clean up, I guess. This oil's not cheap, so you don't want to make a mess with it. Oh no. Okay, we put the dipstick back in here and we're going to start it and then we're going to check it here in a little bit. Oil pressure came up. This is going to be a little video on the 8320 doing an engine oil service. So I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll let it sit for a little bit and then we'll check it. And some of the oils we use here on the farm. Hope you have a great day and we'll talk to you later.